Alright, so now I finally got the delete plug for the cruise control, and there is, let me see, there's the part number right there. And I also got the I couldn't think of the name before. It's the vacuum caps. And that's what they look like. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and install just the cap and the delete plug. Alright, so now I'm gonna be working on the clutch, and so right now what I'm gonna be doing is taking off the line throughout the whole engine bay. And so basically how you do that, you just take off the fittings, just follow the line, take off the clips holding the line in, and you just follow the line really. And then there's going to be dampeners. There's the line right there, you can see part of it, and then just follow it and just take everything out. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm not going to be filming this because it's going to take a while, and plus the camera can't really even see what I'm working on. Alright, so I got rid of the hose. It probably took me, like, to be honest, like 3 hours. It took maybe like an hour and a half getting rid of all the clips and everything, and I was trying to save the line so I could reuse it. And if you don't have to save it, just go ahead and cut it. I just went ahead and cut it. If I spent more time, I could have saved it, but yeah, that didn't work out. So all the line is gone, and the reason why I got rid of the line is because I'm gonna make this car automatic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's because I'm gonna be putting a stainless steel line. Well, not stainless steel. A braided stainless steel line, and that's what I'm gonna be using as my line. But I'm gonna be changing the clutch master cylinder and be using a different master cylinder. Alright, so for the clutch master cylinder, this is the setup I'm going to be using. It is a S2000 clutch master cylinder. I keep having a hard time with that word. Here it is right here. It's from Omni Power. There it is. Camera with focus. Omni, you can see it, S2K. Now this is a aftermarket clutch master cylinder, obviously. What's different about it is inside it has a bigger bore, so the piston is larger in here. So what it does, it allows more fluid to go in here and less pedal effort to actually engage the clutch fully. Because on stock clutch master cylinders, you have to go all the way down to the floor with the clutch pedal to make sure it's fully disengaged. So this one has less pedal travel, but it's also going to make it more stiffer because you're pushing more fluid with your foot, so it's going to be a stiffer pedal and a little bit heavier. And so I bought the cap, the reservoir, and the band for the S2000 clutch master cylinder directly from Majestic Honda. The shipping and everything, here's for the reservoir. The shipping and everything cost $40 and like 50 cents. That's for the reservoir. That's for the band. for the cap. And here's the clutch master cylinder with the reservoir on it. Time to install it now. Alright, now you guys saw which master cylinder I'm going to be using. It's time to take this one off. To take this one off, just 2 10s, and then on the other side beneath the dash, I believe it's 2 12s holding it in. So this is all the clutch stuff I got rid of, all the engine bay. Here's part of that the clutch line that I had it cut. It's possible to save the clutch line if you want to, like I said, but it was just taking way too long, so I decided to just cut it. And here's the part that actually on the transmission. And oh, let me explain this. That's a dampener, so you don't feel all the vibrations in the clutch pedal. So now that I'm getting rid of that, I'm gonna be feeling the vibrations in the clutch pedal. And here's the rest of the clutch line. Altogether, that's probably about, I don't know, about 5 or 7 pounds. And of course, what I just removed, the clutch master cylinder. So I got rid of that. Also, while I was getting rid of the clutch line, I got rid of the vacuum hose that was right above the intake manifold. And I just, it's because I left it in there because on the map cylinder, on the map sensor, it had a hose running from here to here. So I just cut the hose and just shortened the hose to the map sensor, and so I could get rid of this and make the engine bay a little bit more cleaner. Alright, so I just got the master cylinder out. And like I said, it's going to be 12s right here. And then right here in the back of the pedal, of the clutch pedal, is going to be this pin with the cotter pin in it. So you have to take that out, finally slide it out, and you're able to take out the master cylinder. Old master cylinder. Here's the new master cylinder. I'm going to go ahead and try and install it now. So when I tried to install the S2000 clutch master cylinder, the rod was too short. The rod that connects to the clutch pedal. So I had to take apart the clutch master cylinder, take this rod out. Oh, hold on. Take this rod out. And take out the rod of the old Prelude clutch master cylinder. And I'm just going to swap it in. So I'm just putting on the new parts to the other rod. Well, actually I'm putting on the old parts right now because I don't need it. So this is the old rod. I get rid of that one. Here's the rod from the original Prelude clutch master cylinder. I'm just going to be installing the parts on it. So it just goes like that. And then you get the snap ring. Compress it. And that's going to be that right there. Go ahead and reinstall the boot. Like that. install the nut on it. And now I should be ready to install it. Let's see if I have any more problems. So as I was trying to install the clutch master cylinder, the part that goes on the pedal that locks on, hold on, it's not focusing. It's too long now. So I'm gonna have to install it without an adjusting nut. The locking nut. I'm gonna have to go ahead and just do it like that, all the way back. And then it should be able to go onto the pedal like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put Loctite, since now I'm not gonna have an adjusting nut. Yeah, now you can see it. So now it could go further back and it'll fit in with no problems. And then yeah, everything should bolt up after that. Alright, just so you know what to look at underneath the dash, this is the clutch pedal. There's a 12 right there that I have the light on, right there. That's gonna be the pin. It's kind of hard to see. That's gonna be the pin. Let me see if I depress it. On this flashlight acting up. There's the pin right there. It's kind of hard to see. I got a cotter pin on the other side. You kind of see it right there. And then the other 12 that you need to get out is up here. Let me see if I can get it. I'm gonna fix the flashlight. It's over there. Can I get into there? You can't see it, but you have to get an extension. You have to get an extension and a swivel to get to it. And like I said, those are 12mm bolts. And then you just take out the cotter pin and take out the pin on the pedal, and it should be able to come out. Alright, so I finally have it installed, and basically all I wanted to do was tuck the clutch fluid reservoir so you don't see it no more. And then and yeah, and plus I upgraded the clutch master cylinder. We'll see how that goes, but for now let's take a look. See, basically, except this wire right here, that's for the ABS, and the windshield washer fluid reservoir. So it looks a whole lot better than what we started with. So just a quick overview. Like I said, I got rid of the clutch line, and that those metal hoses I got rid of were those metal hoses right there. So like I said, this vacuum hose, I just connect it straight to the map sensor so I can get rid of those hoses, those metal hose lines right there. And then of course what I just did is the clutch master cylinder, so it's tucked very nice. But I took out the bleeder valve, and I bought a speed bleeder. Here's the part number right there. I got the stainless steel one. And hold on. So basically what a speed bleeder is, instead of bleeding the clutch with 2 people or a vacuum pump, let's say it's tightened all the way, right? Let's say this is tightened right now. So you just like half a turn, loosen it with the wrench or a socket, and then you could bleed it by yourself. You just leave it half a turn open, and then when you depress the pedal, it'll shoot fluid out, and you catch it into like a bucket or whatever you're using, and then when you let go of the pedal, it's not going to suck any air in because it has like a check valve made inside of it, so you could bleed it by yourself without any special tools or anything. Let me go ahead and put this one in. You know, it's not expensive. It's a pretty cheap mod to do, and there's really no reason why you shouldn't have it. Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing the clutch line, and so I did take out the clutch line, the hard clutch line, and I'm replacing it with a clutch line from Rye Wire. The steel braided clutch line, stainless steel, but it's also like overcoated, or there's like a, I don't know what to call it, like a sleeve. It's of Teflon, and so that's so the dirt doesn't get in between the stainless steel, the braided stainless steel, and cut a hole into the actual line. And so there's two reasons, well, one real reason why you would switch to a clutch line like this. Number one is because I am using the S2000 clutch master cylinder, and so if I wanted to keep a hard clutch line, I would have to actually make the clutch line myself, bending the hard line and everything. So this right away, I already have the 45-degree angle for the master cylinder, and reason number two would be it just gives it a cleaner engine bay look. I don't want everyone to go out and just go and buy this clutch line just because I put it on or anything like that. Yes, this will keep like pressure. It'll keep pressure without expanding much, but think about it. The reason how you're going to get a better clutch feel is by keeping the hard line in the clutch system, because hard line cannot expand in any way because it is hard line, and this on the other hand is actual rubber hose overlapped with stainless steel braided, you know, so it has the chance of expanding. So if you want to go for specifics, what is the better way, what is the better clutch line, and that would be the hard clutch line. If you have the stock master cylinder and everything and you don't got to switch to a clutch line like this, then keep your hard line. I would just say try replacing the clutch line, the small little clutch line. It's probably only about 6 inches long. You could try switching that to stainless steel braided. There's thousands of people that can make a clutch line for you, and that would be the best way to keep your the best clutch line. It's not my opinion, I'm basing it on facts. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and install this clutch line and run it through, and yeah. Alright, so I'm about to bleed the system now. As you can see, like right there, you see I have a hose connected to the speed bleeder, and as I said before, all you have to do on a speed bleeder is half a turn loose counterclockwise, and then just pump the pedal and make sure you have enough fluid in your reservoir. And I have a funnel going to the reservoir because it's hard to get to. And oh, what you know, a clean engine bay, you could just set your brake fluid right in there. I mean, that's just part of having a clean engine bay. You could set stuff in there. Maybe you could set your 6-pack in there. I don't know. There's plenty of good reasons to clean out your engine bay. The brake fluid I'm going to be using, that's the Type 200 ATS brake fluid. It's racing brake fluid. so it has a higher temperature, the boiling points. So the boiling point is 536 degrees and the wet boiling point is 388 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you can see, so alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and bleed the system. If you're going to go ahead and buy that clutch line for the Prelude, you want to go ahead and buy the one for the B and D series Civic, and that's because the fitting for the Prelude one isn't the same, so you have to get the B and D series for the Civic. That's about it for this video. I haven't drove it yet. Obviously it's still in the same spot, but just testing it out inside the car, just pressing the clutch down, it's a lot stiffer, and that's because of the Omni clutch master cylinder. But definitely a lot stiffer. You're definitely going to build some calves on this. I don't know how it drives yet, like I said, but on the next video I will report back and tell you guys exactly how it feels on the road. But I'm expecting some crazy shifting, for real. But yeah, hope to see you guys on the next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. I really don't care. You watch my video and I got you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like this video, to keep with the updates on my projects. And if you guys want, you can add me on Instagram and Snapchat. It's the same name for both. It's KALEBT95. Alright guys, see you on the next video.